What's up, everybody? Garrett and Ashley here, and in today's vlog, we are going to do what is this called again?
Like the Hot Ones.
A Hot Ones challenge is totally what we're ripping off. So we bought totally different sauces and some Kentucky Fried Miracle because we don't need to do the meat thing, but they have these like Beyond Chicken things now. And we thought that it would be really good since we recently celebrated our 12th wedding anniversary. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
To share some wisdom or...
Wisdom? I don't think we're sharing any wisdom today.
Or whatever comes out of this.
I don't know. Whatever questions.
Whatever it is,
Thomas
we are going to get deep and spicy as we get deep into the spices of the spicy sauces we have here today.
Wow.
So, for the first one, we have Arizona Heat Coops Mustard. Just kind of a spicy mustard.
Well, if you had to rate yourself out of 10 on a spice tolerance, what would that be?
1. Which is coming a long ways from like -3. So 1 is like, that took a couple years to get to 1.
I'm not like a hot sauce, let me kill my tongue kind of person, but I enjoy flavor.
Yeah. I'm nervous.
You're supposed to take a bite and finish telling your question. No, Finley, Daddy and Mommy are still recording.
They're really chewy because they're not hot anymore.
Very mustardy. I'm not a mustard fan.
I like this one. It's good.
I would say the nuggets probably need microwave.
Oh,
but
gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that's very mustardy. I'd do that on like a soft pretzel. What's our next question?
Eat the whole thing.
How many kids were you expecting to have?
Oh, wait, before you answer anything. This is the sugar-free Caribbean jerk sauce. Let's give it a go.
I think I always had 4 in my head.
That's a big dab. Cheers.
Are we supposed to keep eating it?
Yeah, you eat as you talk. It's funnier when your mouth is full. Plus, it doesn't make me look as bad because I
How much
eat
did you
in
put?
every video. Yeah, there's a lot. I should probably start doing less amounts.
Alright, how many children? What's the question again?
I thought I was going to go for 13. Baker's dozen.
12.
12? I've upped it. 13. Well, like you said, you're kind of done.
I'm not kind of done. I'm not done.
Done? This one is Stingin' Honey Garlic Sauce.
This is not even, I want to point out, this is not even hot sauce. It's stinging honey garlic sauce.
So you guys have gone through some pretty challenging times as a couple, from moving from California to Pittsburgh to him quitting his day job to fully launch a reptile business, and all of that experiences. How do you find faith in each other during those confusing and difficult times?
Wow, that was deep. How do we find faith in each other?
This is like
This is nothing. I'm not.
Polynesian sauce. Yeah.
I'm not afraid of this anymore. Like I said, I have stupid confidence, I think. I don't know about you with me, but because you went through so much already before we got married, I had like history to look at or like stories that you told me of like all the horrible, hard things you've gone through.
She judges me based on my heart-alive stories. I don't know if that's the best idea.
I'm just saying I had something to like, you know, he was able to push through those things and be a decent human being.
Yeah, I think after 12 years of marriage, I feel like you know your own strengths and weaknesses. You know, your strengths because of your pride and your weaknesses because the other person fills you in constantly throughout life, right? Tell you all your weaknesses. So you become a little bit more self-aware. And then I also feel like both of us are the type of people who've learned how to roll with the punches.
Well, when you have 4 kids, you kind of have to do that, right?
Yeah. My strength is pouring on the sauce. We're on a number 4. This is mule sauce. This is actually from Sticker Mule, the company we get our company stickers from.
Why do I keep putting that much on?
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm not doing that much.
What was your first impression of Garrett? And Garrett, you can share your first impression of Ashley.
Cheers.
What's that? What? This is how we do life. Look at me, I'm all in. It's just like, that's really not true, but still, oh my gosh.
So we're going to focus on her for this shot.
Why did we go from 0 to 10?
You need to hold her hand and do it together with her. Support
You got
her,
this.
like Sean Evans supports Scarlett Johansson.
Okay, hold on.
I would like the record to show that I ate all my hot sauce, but I'm keeping this half of a nugget for the next one. You didn't eat all yours.
Well, I ate a big bite. That's half a nugget.
This one's peppery. This one's more in the family of Tabasco, but a little, like, I'd say creamier, not as watery. I would say it's hotter than Tabasco.
It has, like, no flavor. It just kind of...
No, it's just like a pepper sauce. Nice little burn to it. I could eat lots of that.
I would actually...
Is it getting ya?
It's like wrapping around my tongue.
It's definitely, this one's a little spicy.
This is not good.
Don't touch your lips. So what did you think of me the first time you saw me?
I thought I was gonna handle this so much better than that.
I literally had a conversation with a buddy of mine before I saw her, where I was entering into this program that I needed to run, and they were like, it was almost like a bodyguard moment where he's like, whatever you do, don't fall in love. And I was like, shh, I got this. Like, you know, women, whatever, they have no effect on me. And I went out, and you were all cute, and you were wearing that little owl shirt you had that says, give a hoot, don't pollute. You run up. It was like a little hippie-looking shirt. She had her curly hair, really long curly hair. I have, hold on, I have a picture in my wallet.
Why are we doing that? I don't have any
cute
embarrassing
curly
picture.
hair.
Oh, the tip of my tongue, though. Literally, it's just now attacking the tip of my tongue.
Slow burn. That's pretty much how you fell for me, too, right? What was your impression of me? Apparently not.
I mean, literally in my head, who is this guy? Who does he think he is?
Oh, because I was laying down some rules on this is the way it's going to go.
And you're like, you had like a swag, and you had like a little like bandana on, and like, I don't know. I thought you were good looking, but you know.
So did I.
Oh my gosh. It wasn't romantic in the way we met, so.
No.
So it was more of like, oh my gosh, this guy.
We actually worked together for a while.
Intense.
Then we were friends for a while before we ended up like considering ourselves in a romantic sort of way.
Yeah.
We knew all the same people too, so it was actually really weird because like I have a picture. It was like one of these like pictures of a crowd. There's 200 people, and we were on opposite ends, and it was probably 6 or 8 years before we met. So how weird is that to think like you're sitting in a room full of people, your one day wife could be on the other side?
Like, not saying something that would be why we probably don't remember meeting each other back then.
We're 6 years difference
in
age.
So I was probably like in 5th grade.
So I think I was like 18 and she was like some little kid.
I don't know, high school or something.
Which makes it sound super inappropriate.
And so it's like, yeah, exactly. Like, you know, we might have met each other, but it's like,
no, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant how weird that like this person, there's a little kid running around over there. But you're going to be weird and marry that little kid.
All right.
Weird. Now that things are heating up a little bit, let's move on to the next sauce.
All right, we got Melinda's Original Habanero XX Extra Hot Pepper Sauce.
Oh my gosh. It's probably one of those, You got to watch out for those ones that have no flavor. Like
it has a flavor.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
How do you keep the romance alive? 12 years of marriage.
Oh, I'm not answering.
You can't not answer the question.
Thomas goes, romance alive.
I'm okay with this one.
Like it's magic. I don't know what to say.
I think it's the same thing as life. I think, you know, anything in life you can stuff can become mundane or you get stuck in a rut. And the way to remedy that, if you ask me, is to push outside your comfort zone. Do something different, do something new. Oh, did you find it? You find that kick?
Yeah, but still not horrible yet.
Okay.
That's a hard question because it's like we have a lot going on. But I think we try our best when we have the moments.
We don't keep the romance alive.
No, I mean, like, when I think of romance, I mean, like they always say, like, you know, keep dating your spouse. Like, that's great, but when you have 4 kids and a business, like, when I think of the question, like, still being in love with your husband or just, like, liking your husband more, and I think it's just making the moments that you have together, emphasize them and make it worth it, and, like, if you have one date night every 2 months, make sure that date night is, you know, epic or whatever. My tongue.
And if you own your own business, good luck having a date night every 2 months.
Hey, I have one coming up.
We have a date night coming up?
Our scheduled one.
There you go. You really want to keep things alive, just have your wife schedule all the romance. All right, get your nugget. So this is the hottest one. This is the Tropical Pepper Company Ghost Pepper Naga Holakia Hot Sauce. You ready?
Yeah. I know this is funny.
Alright, top 3 lessons you learned from 12 years of marriage.
Top 3 lessons I learned from 12 years of marriage. Communication is an art. Oh, poop. Oh, gosh, it's in the back of my throat.
It's a hot one. This was 480,000 on the Scoville.
Really? Go put it back.
Come here. It's getting
Let me
spicy.
grab
Come here,
this.
dude. Wow, that's a hot sauce. Communication. I would say patience. Practiced. Ooh, I might need some water.
Oh my gosh, this is
That's
awesome.
hot.
It's the back of my throat.
Which one are you gonna try? This one?
No, this one.
That's what I said.
Let each other be themselves. Let Garrett be Garrett, and know you can't change that person.
Watch this, Dad.
Okay, there's spicy boy. He does like spicy food. Wow, that's hot. Backwash in
Communication
here.
is an art. Let each other be themselves.
Yep, and patience.
And patience. Which, oh gosh.
Yeah, I'd say that does it. Here you go, babe.
It's literally if you like put like gasoline in your mouth and you like a flame blower. I feel like this is what their mouth feels like right now. OMG! OMG!
It's pretty hot. To be fair, it says more than one drop is suicide, and we took more than one.
Okay, go. Oh man.
Common ground
was
disagreements.
Can I try it with
How do we find common ground when we have disagreements? Sometimes you gotta walk away and come back.
Or sometimes you just have to do whatever the person thinks and see how it pans out.
What's the key to a happy marriage? I think you gotta be you. You gotta remember who that is. You gotta let them be them and give space for that.
Yeah, and I mean, again, communicating, like, Garrett does a bunch of stuff, but then, like, when it's, like, too much, you gotta tell, like, you know what I mean? You have to communicate. It's like, it's not gonna magically just be happy. You have to talk about the things that don't make you happy or whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
Abuse!
Just a lucky 13.
And let's try to celebrate It's hard because our real anniversary is December 6th, and we have like Christmas and school party. Like, did we even go on a date? I don't even remember. Oh my gosh.
12 years.